Campus, hearty welcome, sir. I also welcome the heads of other departments who always share the journey with us to and for any successful conduct of any event that we host. Hearty welcome to all the heads and the faculty members of CSC and other departments as well. I should also give a special mention and welcome to the event coordinators, Dr. Bharati and Ms. Deepa, who have been striving hard for the past 10-15 days to make this event happen. They have actually planned a colorful different kinds of events that will actually stimulate your intelligence. So thank you for that coordination, ma'am, and I heartily welcome you both. Last but not the least, I have to give a special welcome to all the school administrators, teachers who are present here because they have actually put in their trust on us. They feel that this day that you're going to spend at SRM IST is going to be a value addition for the students. So thank you very much for that trust. We hope and we will assure you that that trust is not kept up. Thank you. And I welcome you all. I also welcome the brightest minds over here, the students from different schools and the schools who are yet to join. I was told like around 11 schools are participating for today's event. Almost 6 schools have come. The others are on the way. We don't want you to delay the event, so we have just started the event. So I'm sure that you're going to have a very enlightening session throughout the day. So have a nice learning experience, and I welcome you all. And given the task of as the nodal officer for 2 schemes that why we are conducting this outreach event for the school kids. So SRM IST is committed towards achieving one of the sustainable development goals, which is nothing but SDG 4, that is quality education for all. So we have taken up that SDG as our ISR activity, which is institutional social responsibility activity, and we are member of 2 of the government initiatives, central government initiatives. One is I should say PMKVY for the teachers, I should say, and the other one is Vidyanjali for the school students. So I'll just run through quickly what these 2 schemes are all about. This is our institutional social responsibility that we have to take it forward. First scheme is Vidyanjali. In this scheme, we promote or we take technology to the school students through the government. The government will be sponsoring the kids. So when I say sponsoring, it makes the course available free of cost for the kids. In US, what usually happens is after their 12th, they don't call it as 12th, before they enter the college, pre-college, right? They usually take a small break of 3 months, 6 months, how much of a time they want. They actually, explore different fields. If they want to go for medicine or engineering or whatever it is, they spend quite a good time as internship in different organizations. They learn what that technology or the pre-medicine is all about. And after that only, if they feel they have the passion, if they feel that they can do it, they take it forward. So such kinds of initiatives we are implementing here, and we have started implementing it here in India. Through Vidyanjali, the schools can register for free workshops or the boot camps that we conduct at our college, so that after learning what is all about engineering in different fields, you will be in a position to better understand yourself, after which you can take up your career. So this is, you can make use of these boot camps during your summer vacation, without wasting much of your time. So what the school has to do is, through the teachers, you have to just go to the Vidyanjali portal and register your school, and you can raise a request for any of these workshops that we have planned for the month of May, like during your summer vacation. So if you find difficult to access the portal and all, if you just send us a list of students who want to take up these boot camps, we can help you out in registering through the portal, and it's going to be funded by the government and you don't have to pay any fees for it. So that's all about the Vidyanjali scheme. And these are the courses that we are planning to run during the summer vacation. So this is one. And the next scheme that I'm going to talk about is PMKVY. Again, this is funded by the government. So the basic eligibility is any degree. So any teachers who want to upskill themselves in the latest technology roles, say for example AI, machine learning, because we have many requests from the schools wherein they call us as speakers or the resource person to their school and conduct 3 days workshop on AI, machine learning, IoT. All these are latest buzzwords, right, for the 11th, 12th kids. So they have it in the syllabus. But actually speaking, the teachers must be empowered. Martina will be saying more about the empowerment. So such teachers can actually come here, take up this PMKVY course, get certified by central government, MSE, Okay, so they have to take up the course and then the test, and they'll be certified by Government of India to be authorized in that particular specialization. So only thing is you have to get the permission from the school to attend the courses because attendance is compulsory. Aadhaar enabled attendance is there, so the school has to sponsor you with kind of a study leave for 2.5 months. So this scheme is PMKVY. If you have any queries, if you are interested in registering again, you can let us know. We are going to start the course for the school teachers in the month of May. So that is all about your PMKVY. As we are SRM ISC is a skill hub. So these are the courses we have planned to offer. So maybe machine learning engineer may not be useful for the teachers, but what I suggest is business intelligence analyst covers most of AI concepts, so the teachers can go for that, especially the computer science teachers. So this is all about PMKVY scheme. And if you have any queries, you can take down our email ID. You can just drop a mail to us, or you can contact any one of the coordinators who are in touch with these schools, so that we'll facilitate this for you people. So thank you for your patient listening, and I heartily welcome all of you once again to our campus. Happy learning to all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the warm welcome. Followed that, we are privileged to receive insights from our esteemed Vice Principal of Academic and Placement, Dr. C. Gomati, ma'am. Ma'am's valuable perspective and gentle guidance will contribute to the enriching experience of the center. Thank you.
So good morning to all present here, and it's really very nice to see as manifold and enlightened students who come from various schools for attending this program, and also the teachers who are accompanying from various schools. And as such, there are various schemes, as told by the HOD in the welcome address also, like which have been offered free of cost by the government. It is how we are going to utilize these schemes, and just for our own selves. Like in the school level, we really don't know what our career is going to be. Maybe it could have started in our pre-KGs. Whoever we see as our superiors, we think that we are going to go in that line and take up our career. But as years go and as we also grow, really we will get confused as to what career opportunities are ahead us and what kind of courses we are going to take as our higher education. So these kinds of platforms, as you are attending in various institutions, you will get to know as to what are the avenues which are available ahead of us, and by way of upskilling ourselves with the help of participating in the competitions and all that, we really can just find out for our own selves the various paths and means by which we can shape up our future. Right? So really I'm joining the team in welcoming you all for this upskilling competition, should I say. And in the campus, there will be many symposiums which will be held under the various clubs of various departments and so on, and that would be conducted for the college level students. And this is a pioneering effort by the department that this symposium is being organized only for the students by our own college students. So I feel that there will be lots and lots of enthusiasm, both in the arrangement as well as in the participation. So once again, let me join the team in welcoming the guests for the day, the chief guests for the day, as well as the participants who come from various schools, as well the teachers and all other dignitaries for on and off the dais. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, ma'am, for your profound insights. With a great honor, we welcome Dr. C. Vijaykumar sir, esteemed Dean for the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, to address the gathering. We eagerly await the valuable perspectives that you are about to share, sir.
Good morning to all. Good morning. The morning itself may be probably the weekend. Now we are close to the weekend, so the energy has gone down. Well, it's rather free from a back to it from. At the outset, I would like to join the head of the department and the team in welcoming the young, worried kids. The moment I entered into the auditorium, I was taken back to my good old school days, wherein I was also dressed up in some uniform, going only to the schools, no more much of activities, and no more guidance for us, to be very honest. If you want to grow up in life, you take your own decision, you take your own steps. There's nobody to guide us. Probably a few teachers who sit on the opposite other side will also agree to me. Agree with me. I don't remember to have worn a uniform till I completed my 10th standard. But when I moved to the school for a different school of 11 and 12, it was imposed and good. Nice to see the students. And I was told that a few more schools are coming to the boundary due to the traffic perhaps. And hearty kudos to the department for having organized this wonderful event, calling the students and probably giving an opportunity to showcase their talents and then competing themselves in a sportsman's spirit. Because last time when we had it, correct me if I'm wrong, there were 2-3 projects which were described or which was demonstrated by the students in the school level. It was amazing and I was literally taken aback. When we were of your age, when I was of your age, I can't call everybody. Right? There was no one to guide us. There was no one holding hands. Then somehow we are here to what we are today. It's probably the God's gift or the intuition, I don't know. And the amount of pains taken by the department, I have to place on record my sincere appreciation for so many events they organize. The purpose is more especially to disseminate the technological development to the young generation, be it my own kids or the kids from the other schools. And when the PMKVY was introduced long back, which was coined as PMKVY 1.0, there were a lot of constraints and conditions. And it has taken some evolution and now it's called as PMKVY 4. When Dr. Prasanna Devi pronounced that the course goes for 2.5 months, I could see the shock passing through few of the teachers. 2.5 months. It is possible. Only thing is the management, of course, is very difficult. Very, very difficult to get the approval from the management within brackets. It's all, no, don't record it. Don't record it. Within brackets, with the paid salary. 2.5 months holidays or leaves, pretty tough task. But again, the outcome, I'm sure that it's going to be enormous. The duration of the course, of course, the Department of Computer Science has taken initiative. Department of EC has also taken an initiative. Of course, probably when they organize the event, that would be spelled out. There are seats available in front of you. Don't write a good seat. Every seat is a good seat. 7 parts. So I'm also eagerly waiting to see the demonstration of the performance of the students. And I once again welcome every one of you to our campus. Our correspondent, Madam Harini, was expected here, but due to some other circumstances, she could not make it. Nonetheless, she conveys her best wishes to the young kids, all the participants, be it the teacher or the student. Right? So, same is the case with Dr. Ramchandran, who was to attend the inaugural meeting in Nara University. So, he also conveyed his best wishes to the students. So, with this, I once again welcome all of you try to make use of the day and the opportunity given. And wish you all a happy, pleasant, wonderful, memorable day. The day when you walk out of this campus, that has to linger in you for quite a long time. And I'm sure that it will be. And God bless you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your insightful perspectives. It is a privilege to introduce Dr. Malati, founder and CEO of Auro Educational Services, with a distinguished 29-year career. She has established and managed numerous schools globally, including 18 international and 16 CBSE schools and 2 multi-disability centers. Dr. Malati passionately campaigns rural education upliftment, empowering teachers, and designing innovative curricula benefiting over 50,000 children. Her global initiatives, like Global Experience for Teachers and the Women Educator Leagues, foster mutual learning and empower female educators worldwide. Ms. Malati's vision redefines education, emphasizing its transformative potential beyond employment. We are honored to have her enriching our gathering and displaying her invaluable insights. Now let's take a look at our AD about her.
சில பேருக்கு இன்ட்ரடக்ஷன் தேவையில்லை. Correct? The face itself will tell who really she or he is. அதனால அந்த technical introduction it was not technical, it was intentionally delayed that மாலதின்னு சொன்னா மாலதி பற்றி எல்லாத்துக்கும் தெரியும். அதான் that is the reason. Because when I came to the other venue, when I gave her my visiting card, both of them said we don't bring the visiting card. This was the second time I'm getting a slap on my face by the guests. Reason is, then I told the previous guests also, people who do not need a card to talk about them. The name itself will speak. Probably the same goes with Dr. Malvi and probably Alexander Samuel as well. So, a good round of applause, big round of applause for the wonderful speakers.
Thank you, sir. And I humbly request our beloved Dean, Dr. C. Vijayakumar, to to felicitate our chief guest, Dr. K.R. Malati, with a memento. Thank you. I now humbly request our Vice Principal of Academics and Placement, Dr. C. Gomati, to present this chief guest with an nuts basket. With profound respect and admiration, we introduce Mr. Alexander Samuel, production leader at Kindred, as an esteemed guest of honor for the arcade. With over 20 years of extensive experience in the IT industry, Mr. Samuel's journey reflects a profound dedication to technology and innovation. From his role as a senior Oracle DBA to his current position as production leader at Kindred, his expertise and leadership skills have significantly contributed to the advancement of technology and services. Now let's take a look at AV about him. Thank you. I now humbly request our Dean Dr. C. Vijayakumar to felicitate our guest of honor, Mr. Alexander Samuel, with nuts basket. I now humbly request our Vice Principal of Academics and Placement, Dr. C. Gomati, to present the guest of honor with memento. Furthermore, I request our HOD Dr. S. Prasanna Devi to honor Mr. Alexander Samuel with an nut basket.
We are honored to extend our formal invitation to Mr. Alexander Samuel, production of leader of Kendrick, for a special address.
Good morning. Okay, so I was very happy. To be honest, I see a mini India here. Why so? Because Indian democracy says by the people, for the people. So I see here it is like for the students, by the students. So for a change, instead of you are doing it for your college, you are doing it for your colleagues who's just going to join the college. So I'm very happy to be part of here. And actually, I feel a little bit odd man out here actually. To start with, the most of the dignitaries here are, they are very learned and all are good lecturers and giving you so much, teaching you so much stuff for you to grow. But when I look at myself, I was just seeing my resume, which I was going through that. Thanks for the presentation. And 20 years I was just working on the technology point of view. So in that way, I'm a bit odd here. But see, my name is Alexander, and as you said, whenever in my college where they ask me to, they start some kind of a seminar, they'll start with alphabetic order, and my name comes in the first, and they'll ask me, put me in the list, and ask me to make a seminar. And I know how tough it is. Like, no, Bharati is my classmate, by the way, and she knows like how I struggle. So somehow I want to run away from this teaching, and but still I'm brought here to talk to you a little bit. I can probably make sure that I share some insights which probably will try to help you as you are going to start important symposium, or I would say an important event in your life. Probably it can change you. That's what I would say. So I was just sitting here and was going through the presentation there. The courses which are being designed here are, I would say, pakka on the target. Okay. So if you talk about, probably you might have already heard about what's happening around. So in that way, like AI, cyber security, and of course learning a programming language like Python, all these are like it's kind of a dream come true for a guy. As Jayakumar sir was mentioning, there was nobody was there to guide us. But you people are having a wonderful opportunity where you are giving all this education for free, and they have handpicked the one which is, I would say, as a technologist, I can 100% say they handpicked the right ones for each of you. Okay, so I would emphasize again, make sure of make use of this opportunity so that you don't miss out. Okay, so it's one thing which I want to talk about before I start. Okay, I don't want to talk anything on technology because that's not here. But they told me I'll be sharing some experience also. Probably I'll try to wind up by 5 minutes so that you don't get bored. Okay. Okay. How many of you know Dhoni? Okay, so almost I can see entire class. Actually, the other day I was making a small gathering like this, almost school students, and I asked them, how many of you like cricket? I saw them. Of course, there are many people who will raise, but there were a few hands which were not raised. But I saw after some time, when I asked Dhoni, the people who haven't raised their hands for cricket also raised their hands for Dhoni. I was surprised. Okay, so Dhoni is someone who is so powerful that it's more than the cricket actually. So in that way, like, why is that guy who is so admired by so many people, even people who don't like cricket? So I was probably you might already know, like, he is called Mr. Cool. Why is he called Mr. Cool? Okay, so let me try to put it on my point of view. See, actually, one of the questions actually, he has owned many games, single-handedly owned the games for India. And one question, he was in one of the interviews, and interviewee asked him, "What do you think, people call you Mr. Cool, and what is special about you?" He said, like, "I don't concentrate, I don't worry much about the results. I concentrate only on my preparation." So that's one. He literally said that I don't worry about what's going to end result. End result will take care of itself. I just prepare myself for what I have, what are the information I have. For example, if I'm sorry, I'm a bit of cricket fan, so you will have some little bit of cricket there. Okay, so when he was asking, like, if there's a batsman coming in, and if he knows that he is not good at spin, he'll bring in the spin bowler, probably a spin or just someone to bowl. And that's the only logic I do. I don't bother about whether I'm going to win the match or whether I'm going to lose the match. That's not my business. That's not in my control. So that's how it is in our life too, in your preparation. Because I can see even probably you are coming up to 12, so you are in almost, I would say, in most critical juncture of your career. Career or your own life, I would say. So make sure you make use of this opportunity, and I would say don't worry about your future much, but concentrate on what you have at hand. Okay, that's one thing which I wanted to share here. And the second point I wanted to talk about is like many of you would have seen Ambassador. Am I right? So Ambassador actually it's a car which was actually mentioned as it's a king of Indian roads. Okay, so even if you are in 1980s, I'm born in 1980. So if you are in 1980s, you would have seen only Ambassador car in the roads. Very rarely you see any other car. Okay, so that's how it was. But one fine day happened, like the Maruti car, they came in and the moment you know, like I think 2014 I hear the Ambassador car production is stopped in India. What happened? They were like a monopoly where 80% of the cars which was running on Indian roads are running on Ambassador, and all of a sudden on just a few years back, entire production was stopped. What happened to Ambassador? The lesson what you want to hear here is Ambassador, even though they are doing great business from 1950s onwards. Okay, when I think they started the company in 1958, if I remember well. Okay, from that stream and few decades, they were making the best cars, and they forget about innovating. They forget about thinking further. Whatever the design they changed, the Ambassador view look of 1960s, and what you look at the Ambassador view of 1990s, it will look all the same. They haven't changed anything. The design was same. They have maximum what they change is the color of the car, nothing else. That's how it was. One fine day, they found the Maruti came in the market. They slowly, steadily brought up the cars which was many designs which people liked. The Ambassador car was same old thing, and people started, okay, let me go for this. This looks good. And Ambassador, one fine day, they lost the business. So the lesson from to take for us is, if don't keep yourself in your comfort zone, because the comfort zone will not stay there forever. Probably you will be when you are perfect parents and you are there in your best of comforts, but don't stay there. Your comfort zone will not stay for long. You need to put in your effort. You need to think. You need to make sure you do how you can do things better. So that's one thing you have to think. You always have to think more. There's one meeting with Jack Ma. Many of you should have heard about Jack Ma. He's a business magnate in China. Okay. So one fine day he was actually making a gathering. One of his top officials was there, and he asked them people, okay, guys, I want some ideas which I want to make it a big start of a big launch. That's what his idea is. And the big top officials, they come up with big officials, they came up with a lot of ideas, and one idea they told, everyone agreed, okay, this seems to be good. So he took the paper and he just threw it out. And then he said, okay, I want some more ideas. And he said, there's one idea which one guy picked up and he showed it to him, and he said, everyone says, no, this can't work, this is not, it's tough to do. So that's how it is. Then Jack said, okay, I picked this project. I want to do this. But everyone asked, why? The other project which you are discussing was very good. Everyone accepted, and why you didn't so? No, I don't want to do what everybody does. I want to think about how you can make it different. I want this project which is difficult, I want that project to be done the way it is in a different way. See, Zepto, when they started, they said delivery in 10 minutes in India. With the traffic what we have, nobody when the startup was started, nobody even think about it. Nobody thought it's possible in India. But Zepto is surveying, they are growing. So that's the way, think different. Everybody in this world have come when God has given you the purpose. And you are unique in that way. So make sure you think different, and make sure don't stay with whatever the routine you have. Make sure you grow, how well you can do it better, and that's the way to go. Okay? That's a 2 piece of advice. And probably one thing which I just wanted to close myself is sharing a quote from none other than Abdul Kalam, the former president. And he said, when it was again a small gathering like this, he was addressing to the students, and he asked, one of the students asked, give me a mantra where I can become successful. Okay, so he immediately told him four items. Okay, this probably most of you will already know. First one is great aim. Make one aim higher. Go for the highest thing. Second, acquire knowledge continuously. Keep acquiring the knowledge. Second, third, hard work. Hard work is it's not actually, there's no shortcut. Do the hard work. And the fourth one is nothing but persevere. Whatever the hard work, the hard stick which you have chosen, keep doing it. So these are the four things which Abdul Kalam explained, and I fully agree and I fully understand. And that's the way the life. For me, I can experience. I can say it here. And I'm really excited, and of course I want to thank you, the team and the students who are receiving me. I'm really amazed by the kind of hospitality was shown here, and especially the head like Jay Kumar. He has a fatherly love to you students. I'm really, I'm little bit, I would say guilty that I won't start studying this for that. Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful remarks. The arcade Padriya Club is indeed privileged to have you. With great privilege, I invite highly accomplished Dr. K.R. Malati, founder CEO of Aura Educational Services, to deliver the inaugural address. Your esteemed presence enriched the significant moment.
Good morning, all. Thank you, distinguished guests on and off the dais, fellow educators, young children. Good to see you all. I didn't want to use the podium, and I asked for the mic so that I could see there, because I'm sitting there, seeing you having difficulty in seeing who's speaking from here, and that's the reason that I chose to grab a hand mic so that I can see all of you. Being a teacher, I'm a teacher. The teacher will be a teacher forever, isn't it? Whatever the title that I have. For a teacher, it is the eye contact with all the students in the classroom, and we would like to see, and that's the only reason that I grab. I know what's running on your mind. One more speaker, how many more speakers to go? We have come here for the contest. How long is she going to take? Not to worry, I'm not going to take much of your time. Alexander sir, you are not the odd one out. Actually, I am the odd one out. I am a non-technical person. Absolutely non-technical, because I studied humanities in college and I've got nothing to do with technology. So why am I here? I'm here, I work with schools. I work with schools across everywhere, with the rural, as you have seen, they have mentioned with the city schools, with the rural schools. I work with quite a lot of students like you. And I see that the future is you. It is not the future is with you, the future is you. You are the future for the world. Because the youth power is in India, and you are the young Indians, and the future is you for the whole world. And what does the future hold for us? Definitely technology. With technology moving ahead in leaps and bounds, which is acquired, all our lives. Without technology, can you imagine a life waking up in the morning? Can you think about, using in those days? How did they used to brush their teeth? Any idea? Neem sticks and then charcoal powder. Today everybody talking about it. All those toothpaste, curry, isn't it? That's how it used to be earlier days. But today, you have a toothpaste tube, which is again with the robotic machinery which is gaining momentum, and then you squeeze it. And have you seen the different types of toothpaste? You don't even have go open it, turn it. You just go place your brush and then it comes automatic, like the automatic dispenser. Have you seen that? That's the kind of advancement right from the beginning of our day which is happening. Which means the days are changing morning and evening. Every sunrise and sunset has to change in our lives. There is something more added to us. And I think opportunities like this will definitely take you to scale greater heights in life. It is important for us to make use of the opportunity. I wish next time when such symposium is organized, we have a bigger gathering, better gathering. We need to have thousands and thousands of young children coming in, showcasing your talent. I know you have a great day ahead of you with various competitions. I saw the titles, quite amazing, quite interesting. Now such symposium definitely let you work understand what you are talented at. It helps you to be creative. Isn't it? Being creative is not an option these days with technological advancement. It is a necessity. If you have to talk about design thinking and innovation, you definitely need to be creative. It is not that creative is something different and I can done away with it. So what if I am not creative? No, you need to be creative. It is a necessity. Teamwork, collaboration, critical thinking. These are very, very important for you because when you work on such competition, I saw the pixel art, definitely talks about the expression. But at the same time, if you don't work as a team, it's not going to bring it. You also beautifully said it's about teamwork. Alexander said beautifully said it's about, perseverance and collaboration. Thomas Alva Edison beautifully said that. I go out, find out what the world needs, and then I go ahead and inventing it. Which means what? He was ahead. And you all know how many times Thomas Alva Edison failed. How many times? How many times you all have read about him? You have not read about him? 1,000? 10,000? Do you know who Thomas Alva Edison is? Yes? Only the inventor of electric bulb. Is there anything else that you can remember? Exactly then. We are all students. I'm a teacher, don't forget. I'll question until you say that I'm not going to give up. What are the inventions made by Dr. Thomas Alva Edison? Of course, I don't know whether he got the doctorate, yeah.
DC current.
Yeah, DC current, then? That's the biggest invention for life. We are all sitting here under an air-conditioned room with lights. We are able to have a life even beyond 6 o'clock in the evening. If not for him, definitely the life will be dark. We have such pioneers and we have your contemporaries who are living amidst us today, which means it's all about thinking differently, wanting to be different. There's a small story. With the small story, I'll wind up, okay? Now remember, I read the story somewhere very recently, and that's why it's fresh in my memory. The story is about in a village. This village is full of Buddhist monks. Okay? So Buddhist monks, do they have long hairs? No. How are they? They have a shaved hands, isn't it? Now there was a challenge which was given to a salesperson to sell combs. Okay, to sell combs in this village. Do you think he'll be successful? No. How many of you think he would have been successful? How many of you think that no, definitely not? How can someone go there and then sell a comb when the whole village is full of people with shaven heads? What do you think he would have done? So there were 3 people assigned the task. Okay? So the first guy was taking his brain, what do I do? So he went there and he came back. He went there in the morning, came back in the evening. So the sales manager asked, did you manage to sell something? He said, yes. I managed to sell 10 combs. Wow, that's amazing. How did you manage to do that? He said, when I went and saw it, I said, this comb not only helps you to comb your hair, but you can also scratch your back with this. Telling this, I sold the combs. Then the next person was assigned the task. Okay? He was assigned the task and then he said, no, you should definitely, your milestone should be much ahead of, this person, your 10 target is higher than this person, you go try to sell it. So the next person went. He came back in the evening. Now the manager asked, how much did you sell? He said, I managed to sell 25. Wow, that's so amazing. How did you manage to sell 25? He said, maybe you may not need the comb, but the people who are visiting you from far and wide to visit you, they might need because they are traveling very far. So telling this, I sold the combs. Now the third person, he was so scared and he was given a bigger target. He was worried. He said, okay, let me try. He went and then he came back. Do you think he was successful? What do you think? Was he successful? What do you think he would have sold? How much he would have sold? Maybe a little above than this? Okay? Nothing? Nothing? Think. You all come here to think. Isn't it? You're going to participate. I want you to think. Everything is sold already. Okay, no. He definitely sold 50 pieces. Now people, he was amazed. The sales manager, wow, bravo, my team, I'm so proud of you. How did you manage to sell 50? Now this guy said, see the first one went, I didn't have idea because he said that it is for your back scratch. And then the second person said that it is for people who are coming. Now I was thinking, what did I do? I inscribed some quotes of Buddha onto it and I told him that this can be given as a, isn't it? Can be given as a gift to people who come from far and wide or maybe wherever they are going. That is how I was able to. Now when we find that there is no way, there is a way. Isn't it? Even if we think that there is no way, this is dead end, this is impossible, there is a way. Now that's the biggest lesson for all of us. When we think that it's not going to be possible for us, there is always an opportunity for us to create something new. And so also, mentioned about Zepto. When already Swiggy was there, when already Zomato was there, when already, they were all doing the short resort, Dunzo was there. Zepto came and again, knowing the market, there is a demand. Isn't it? So the problem here, the point is what we think is, oh, these people are already there, they may not buy. Why? What is the point? Whatever I want to create, it is already there in the market. No, it is not so. The demands will increase, the demands might change, and you can always fine tune, you can always innovate something to it. Now that is going to be the task that is assigned to you. In this world today, we are technologically advanced, but definitely the world is marching towards better technological advancements. So requesting all of you to go beyond, push yourself, challenge yourself, embrace technology, think about design, think about creativity, think about innovative solutions. Let your mind be thinking about all the best that can be given to the world. Keep embracing technology and have a wonderful life ahead. Wishing you a good day, enjoy the day, collaborating and interacting with each other. Such symposiums are very important because you get to meet a lot of people. Don't stick to your school group. Maybe your teachers will tell you don't get lost, but also make use of an opportunity to be safe and then connect with people from other departments, other schools, or maybe seniors who are here to clarify your doubts, to learn more from them. Make use of every opportunity that is presented before you in your life. Wishing you all the very best, children. Love you all so much. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am, for inaugurating a symposium with profound wisdom. As we approach the conclusion of our program, I invite Dr. Bhargavi Gopalaswamy, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, and the coordinator of this event, to extend the word of thanks.
A very good morning to one and all present here. I know you are waiting eagerly to participate in the events. I won't take much time. Thank you is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It can only be felt by heart. So I feel honored and privileged for this opportunity to deliver the vote of thanks on this special occasion, SRM Arcade, a regional level inter-school symposium. First and foremost, I thank the Almighty for making this event happen today with the support of many helping hands. On behalf of the DI Club of Computer Science Department, I convey my gratitude to the management and convey wholehearted thanks to our chief patrons of the event, our Pro-Chancellor Dr. Ravi Pachamuthu sir, and our correspondent Ms. Harini ma'am, for encouraging us to conduct such outreach events for the society. A special thanks to the chief guest of the day, Dr. Malati ma'am, founder and CEO RO Educational Services, for accepting our invite in spite of her busy schedule and providing the necessary motivational insights of the student community. My sincere thanks to the honorable guest, Mr. Alexander, production leader Kindred, for his special keynote address, and my sincere and grateful thanks to the Director Academics, Dr. Ramachandran sir, for his support in conducting this event. I express my gratitude to our Dean sir, Dr. C.V. Jayakumar, and Dr. C. Gomati ma'am, VP Academics, who have supported us in every possible form they can. And my immense gratitude and thanks to our head of the department, Dr. Prasanna ma'am, by being our side always with her guidance and support that radiates a source of energy within us. I would definitely thank the participants, yourself, SRM Arcade, from various schools, and special thanks to their school authorities and teachers who gave permissions to the students to showcase their talents. And last but not the least, my sincere thanks to all my colleagues, teaching and non-teaching staff who stood by and support us. And special thanks to DI club coordinators, Ms. Indumati ma'am and Ms. Punita ma'am. And all my beloved working committee students and student coordinator who are working hard to make this event a grand success. My sincere thanks to technicians, maintenance people and all other people who have helped us directly, indirectly in making this event a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We request all the audience to remain seated till the dignitaries leave the auditorium. We'll make the much awaited announcement about the various events and venues within a moment.
Join us for code creates in Lab 1 from 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. followed by answer right in the auditorium during the same time slot. After brief intermission, AR code request will happen in Lab 2 from 1 to 2 p.m. along with pixel art in Lab 1. And we have a Zapcraft which will take place in the auditorium from 1 to 2 p.m. And we hope you will join us for this engaging event as we celebrate this
Everyone, the snacks will be provided. Once the snacks is provided, you can take them and go to your respective allotted venues. We request all the participants to go to the C wing. We have the coordinators to guide you.
Television link telecast பண்ண முடியாது.
The participant teachers can collect the lunch from the respective venues. Same thing. Between the time of 12 to 1:30 p.m.
இப்போ வேணாம்
low expectations.
Hey Kanishka. Student
Students, please stand up who are participating in answer right. It will be conducted on 10:30. So it is just 16 minutes. So you can go and come in 16 minutes. Okay, thank you.
Locked, ma'am. It is locked. He only has to come. I don't know where he went. Just give him a call, no? His phone only here. His phone.
बोल दे भाई, I'll think about it. मेरा कोड अपडेट मानो आंसर राइट है, किसको टेक्स्ट करना है वो
ஆஃப் ஆயிடுச்சா?